Okay, good evening. Yeah, so this is going to be the third design. There is going to be one more, so that's four designs in total. So I've already imputed it into the Adobe Photoshop interface. So I'll just click on it. So this is the design we are replicating. So as usual, let's check for the canvas size so that we can replicate it. So this 1080 it's supposed to be 1080 1080p. So I'll just take it back to 1080 1080p. 1080 1080p. So we're going to be using 1080 1080p format. So to create new, this is 1080p. This is 1080. This is 1080. Then make sure it is in portrait mode, and then you create. So this is what is supposed to be the canvas. But anyways, so now we are going to start creating. Right from the base is a it's an ombre brown base. So our design. So the next thing is to use the ellipse tool to create our, you can say I'm not holding shift as it is now because the design itself, the circle itself is like oval shape format like that, so I'm not using this thing. So the color is going, you're going to use color picker to pick the color, and then we'll adjust the color here to that same color, and then we are going to add some effect to it. I'm going to be adding some effect to this. So what we are going to do is that this pointy part, this part is going to be elongated from this aspect. So we're going to use the, so under blending options, under this effect, we are going to select drop shadow. So under drop shadow, the opacity will be to, let's say, 60. Let's put it in so we can see what we're doing. So the opacity will be to like 60. Can reduce it and adjust it accordingly. The angle will be to 120 degrees. So the angle will be to 120 degrees. Then the distance will be to, for between 10 to 15. Distance will be between 10 to 15. So let's just put it as 15, or let's just say 14, 13. Yeah, 13 is better. Then the spread will be, the size will be between 15 to 20. Let's keep it at 18. Let's keep it at 18. So let's keep it at 18 to create like this soft shadow under the bubble. And then so to create like, this is the inner shadow, so to create like the drop shadow, so you click OK. To create the drop shadow, under blending options, we select, under blending options we select inner shadow. So the opacity here will be between 20 to 30. So let's leave it as 29. And then the distance will be between 15 to 10. Distance between 15 to 10. Between 5 to 10 rather. Just leave it as 7. Let's leave it as 7. Then the size will be between 10 to 15. Let's leave it at 10. Then yeah, so that's it to add that. Then we go again to the effect, subtle glow. So select outer glow. Okay, it is outer glow. So select outer glow. Then the so we'll choose a soft light color, probably like gray. Okay, so we can go with this then. The opacity to between 20 to 40. Okay, so the opacity between 20 to 40. So the opacity is between 20 to 40. The spread is between 0 to 8%. Okay, so let's leave it at that. Then the size is between 10 to 20. So let's leave it at 10. Then yeah, so that's it, that on that. Then you click OK. The next thing I'm going to do is to create this outer effect, this outer aspect. So we're going to use a triangle or pen tool. So select the pen tool. This is was in the part before, so you change it to shape. Make sure that is in the shape. Then you select the first part of the first point for the shape. Then you also select the probably the ending of the shape, or no, like the connection to the. So how do you want it to come? Then you select the third point of the shape. Exactly. So can you see that it has formed um the tail of the entire shape? So to merge it, you will so you're going to select the first point again to connect everything together. So that's what I did. Then to adjust it accordingly, you can just Control T. So, so adjust it accordingly. You can just Control T it, and then you adjust it. Just make sure that it meets with the point. I'm going to have to shift that a little bit. So just make sure that it aligns with Control T it. Exactly. So just make sure that it aligns and it's touching the part you want it to touch. So we are going to merge everything by selecting um all of the center, like what is in the center, the eclipse and the little. We are going to merge it by clicking on merge shapes. So it has merged it, but then we have to adjust it because, but then we have to adjust it. So I duplicated it. So this will work with this merge shapes, and then this will work with this to merge shapes. Then I want to try something out. We bring it down to merge the shape. Okay, it works. So bring it down to merge the shape. Okay, so it works that way. So um okay, so to give this effect here, we're going to be using the we're going to be applying this bevel and emboss. So it's already in the inner bevel, then we just add some little bit of depth to it, then the size. I think that should be okay. 29 is okay. 147, 29, then you soften a little bit. 147, 29, 5. So let's keep okay. Then let's apply it to this other one too. So that's that on that, to get this, a little bit of this effect. We can reduce it a little bit. The bevel and those, we can reduce it a little bit. Okay, let's say we reduce it to reduce it a little bit. 53, the size to 27, 26. Okay. So we're gradually getting that quotation requested. That's regularly. Everything is now inside the folder. You can see that once you are looking for anything, you can always go to it to check for it. So let's receive the um the JPEG. Let's replace it. Yeah, click replace. Okay, and that is how we save. That is how we save. That is how we save. So this has brought us to the end of design tutorials. So the next tutorials will be moving to video editing using CapCut tool. Thank you. This at all. My bad. So you go to the normal way you save first. Then this should be so this is not where we're saving to. This is where edited. Okay, so this is where we're saving to. So this should be class file 8. So this should be class file 8. Um yeah, so save it as Photoshop and this, then save it as image as well. So control sorry, file, then save as, then save to computer, then save as JPEG. Sorry, you save as JPEG. Yeah, so this is it. Then to put all of this into groups, because I've not been showing you how to do that, we are going to start with the text. All the text are going to be in one tool. The text are going to be in one group rather. So let's put everything. Let's create new group. So it has been put into that group like that. You label it text. Okay, so all the external background and all of those, okay, yeah, so all of those other ones, you put them into all of the effects and the backgrounds. Okay, remove except shape, all of the other things that you brought in, all the external things that you brought in. So I'll put this one under external element. Yeah, so the rectangle, the gradient fill and all of that will be put into um okay, so the logo, this 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 the background will be put into using. I think it's because of this. So we're just creating it. So yes, this is the reason why I'm not always motivated to. This is the reason why I'm not always motivated to call it internal element. So this is the reason why I'm not always motivated to what's it called now? To group it, because everything just disappears. So what I do is that those ones that okay, these ones are there. So what were the things that disappeared? These were the things that disappeared. So these ones disappeared. So what we do, because we cannot leave it this way, it's not supposed to overshadow this, it's supposed to be behind it. So what will happen is that the elements that are supposed to be above all of this, all the elements that are supposed to be above all of this, which is the logo, the even the logo should actually be below this. So the background, this overlay, this logo, what other thing is supposed to be above. I think this is all of these two, all of these two. Yeah, so all of this and maybe even this. Yeah, so all of this will be grouped into a new, yeah, so it will be grouped into a new this thing group. So we name this, so these ones, these ones, these ones, these ones. Okay, let's say aside from this one we put into group. Probably once you unlock this, you can put this as well into this group. Yeah. Okay. So the layer is supposed to come here. Okay, so this one now, let's just call this layer. So this one now, which is the internal elements. Okay, sorry, this is the internal element, and let's just call this effect. So all of these ones now are supposed to be above this external element. Yeah, so that's how you get your design back. That's how you get your design back. So this no this one. Okay, so this is it. This is it. We've placed everything inside folders now. Everything is now inside the folder. So